Bold and beautiful jaw-dropper asterisk pales asterisk in comparison to the shocker that's coming next. We're 99.9% certain that the bold and the beautiful introduced Luna and Poppy with no real clue who they were. Why did the erstwhile Penelope warn her daughter to stay away from the Forresters? We don't know and probably never will. We're also at least 75% sure that the show still hasn't figured out what the duo is about. How terrible could their lives have been if Poppy was level-headed enough to ditch Tom, rather than keep the baby she was carrying around the excesses of rock and roll? But none of that is important now, because the powers that be do seem to have settled on what Luna and Poppy's next arc will be. And it's a doozy. It all stems from the kiss that shook the audience to its core, the shocking smoocherama that Luna planted on Bill minutes after learning that he wasn't her father. WTH. We cried, although maybe with a different letter of the alphabet at the end. What that stunning moment told us, really for the first time, was that maybe there is more to Luna than meets the eye. So far, we've been led to believe that she is so sweet that conversations with her must be kept short, lest her sugariness turn someone diabetic. Now, however, we are thinking that, with the rewrite that she had an awful childhood, she might have gotten mental whiplash from the revelation that $1,000,000 bill is not her father. Did Luna tamper with the paternity test? No, we still suspect that was Lie hoping to protect someone near and dear to her. But when the second test revealed that Bill is not Luna's father, she snapped and set in motion Plan B to ensure that in some fashion the tycoon remains the answer to the question, "Who's your daddy?" It's not the worst plan, really. With Poppy cooling her heels behind bars, Bill might find his head turned by a younger woman. Right, Steffi? Luna's no killer, but we could totally see her, in this unstable state, doing her damnedest to see that mom fries for the murders while she works to get Bill in bed with her. Meanwhile, the real culprit walks free. There would be loose ends for Luna to tie up, obviously. She'd have to sell Katie on the idea that the pull she felt toward Bill all along wasn't familial. She just didn't realize it at first, or second, or third. Katie doesn't mistrust Luna, so she'd have a harder time attacking her than she did Poppy. As for Will, Luna might nudge him past the weirdness of having a potential stepmother who's only a few years older than him by pointing to Steffi, whose mother looks like she could be her sister. Beyond that, Luna might suggest that Will enjoy having a parent who isn't so far removed from what being a teenager is like that she isn't able to look the other way now and then. If you want, I'll even slip you some of my mom's special mints. It promises to be sick and twisted, and we are here for it. We have to imagine that the late, great William J. Bell would approve of the daring too. Remember, he once had the young and restless character played by his daughter IRL date, a guy who turned out to be her half-brother.